Yeah, wicked. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Killa Kela Podcast. We're back at it again. But this time, I'm with a very special guest, my man, DJ Ma1a from Paris, France. The man with a plan. I'm going to get into this, but we got Jadams inside the place as well. Say what's up, Jay. No, thank you, crew. Inside the house. Part of the Monster fraternity, as in the Monster Energy drink sound system that goes around most of your local cities and towns every year, whether it's like GPs or RXs, any racing, you name it, he's there spinning. That's the man right there. Not to mention a bunch of boiler room events. Anyway, look, I'm just gonna lay it on the table. How you been?
Good. Long journey to come in London. Mm-hmm. Like I said, really happy to see you.
Yeah, my bro.
Really long time.
You say you got a bit of a hoarse throat?
Yeah. I had like a 7 hours straight DJing for the New Year Eve party.
Whoa.
And I was really sick.
Oh,
but
dude.
it was so awesome, like DJing. There was like 1,600 people on a boat.
What?
Yeah, in
Where
Lyon.
was this?
In Lyon.
In Lyon?
France, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, it was awesome. But still, when you're sick, you don't want to party. But you have to for 7 hours.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. You just got to roll with the punches.
Yeah. So that's why I played Bongers,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For 7 hours.
It's a funny one, isn't it? Because over here in England, the audience for New Year are split very much in half of people that don't understand why people go to New Year's parties because of Christmas, and people that pretty much stick to going to New Year's and don't even like Christmas. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how that happens, but what's the audience like in Paris and France?
It's weird because I think it's kind of the same, but everyone wants really to party. Uh-huh. It's like everyone wants to get wasted, the most wasted ever.
Yeah.
To finish the year wasted and to start the year most wasted. So
yeah.
But it's funny because you can play whatever you want almost because
Yeah, I mean it does get good, doesn't it? Like you can't go wrong.
No. So that's easy.
Where did it all begin for you in terms of DJing and the whole DJ Ma1a experience?
It was 2009.
2009.
Yeah, I organized some party in Lyon in a bar, and once I booked a DJ and he didn't come, so I had to do something.
Yeah.
And I took my laptop and I said, okay, I can do it. I can play music because I love music, so I can try to do it. So I did, first DJ thing. So you try to do some things and stuff, and I was okay. So I like it. Mm-hmm. So maybe I can do it, more often. And then it started to get bigger and bigger, and now it's cool.
I mean, obviously your set skill, the thing that you started off doing, was kind of hard.
Yeah.
At what point were you like, hey, you know what? I don't want to bring this up too early, but you don't even use headphones. You're that dope. Like, you just like, it's like, what? Like, this guy, like, you don't even use headphones.
No, true. Sometimes I use them. Sometimes. But at first, I don't like headphones because I move a lot when I'm DJing. Mm-hmm. I'm jumping everywhere and stuff. So when I have headphones, I feel like a dog, and like, I can't move. Yeah. So that was the beginning without headphones. And then with the sound and stuff, I try to remember by heart all the snares of every song.
Interesting.
So that's why when I'm playing a song, I played the other one just really low volume. Yeah, but I heard the snares, in the...
Yeah.
But so I know how to, synchronize the...
Right, okay. I want to develop that answer. I want to develop that answer a little bit more. Because when you're listening to a snare, because I listen to snares and I listen to the frequency, the tone, I'm a bit of a snare junkie, especially with beatboxing. When you hear the snare, are you listening for the tone of it? And would that connect the tone of the song with the last song?
Yeah.
That's dope.
And the other thing is, when I'm trying to do this thing, it's always I'm using math when I'm DJing too. Always counting, in my head. Always. Whoa. Everything is for me math and physics when I'm DJing. So that's when I'm always counting and always, listen to the frequencies. And so that's why I'm don't do that much mistakes, but I'm doing some. But that's why I love to DJ like this, because when you go to a party, not like a really huge party, but like in a club, and the DJ is like really, really proper, like it's like a robot thing.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I feel, the human. I Absolutely. Like to sometimes when the DJ is doing a mistake, I'm like, okay, so he's really DJing.
This is the real deal, yeah.
It's not like synchronizing, with the button and just playing his playlist and that's it.
Yeah, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and there's certainly a divide between press play DJs, scratch DJs, and selectors.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Do you see yourself as more of a scratch DJ or a selector?
No, not scratch DJ at all. No, because a lot of my friends do it so well. I got DJ Fly is one of my friends. He's like world DMC, champion and stuff. So when I see him, it's like, okay, I can't do it.
Yeah, totally.
So I don't want to try. I'm more into the selector, but almost in the. Yeah, I try to be technical sometimes, Like I love to have the free desk thing. So I can do.
Say that again. Sorry.
I love to have the three desk.
Yeah.
So I can play the vocals, then I can play the instrumental and do the edit at the same times, and I can play the next song on the
slick.
On the one.
Slick. I mean, I've seen it. We had a few shows. Just so you know, we had a few shows together. Both me and Meyer. We played. Where was it? It was in. It was at Monster event, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was the RX in France.
RX, yes. Dude, that was so.
It was really funny.
It was so like last minute, and we just started beatboxing and DJing together, and it was just like the crowd were wicked.
Yeah.
I do love those RX events.
But I didn't know you came. So when they told me, so you have a beatbox guy who is going to do something with you, I was like, okay, so I have to think, about what kind of songs I'm going to play, and I try to do, mix of everything, so you can.
Yeah, it's dope. That's one thing I did. That's one thing I noticed is the way that you do switch from genre. You're not precious.
No. I love to mix almost everything. Almost.
What were your influences growing up?
Growing up.
Yeah.
Small metal.
Metal.
Yeah. Like a lot of metal.
What, like metal up your ass metal? Yeah. Me too. I love metal.
Yeah. Like Machine Head, in this
Yeah, totally.
And hardcore.
Hardcore, yeah. It's funny, a lot of hip-hop guys, they grew up on, if not heavy metal, then drum and bass, things like that.
True.
It's crazy.
True. Yeah. Like, with the hip-hop. It's the same, when I started with the metal, hip-hop was the, the normal way to finish,
That's right.
my growing up music influences, So, Beastie Boys and then kind of this stuff.
Which always had that heavier tendency.
True.
Have you checked out Horror? H-O?
Yeah.
That's from right now.
Yeah.
You should check out my boy Bob Villain as well.
Okay.
I'll give you some links.
Yeah.
So as you went into like DJing and whatnot, how easy was it to get involved in the Parisian scene? Like,
it's really hard. I think it's kind of the same in every big city. You have to know everyone, and if you arrive in Paris or in Lyon or whatever city in France, but I think it's going to be the same in London. But if you arrive there and just to say, I'm a DJ, I'm a DJ, I want to mix in a party, they went like,
all right,
see you next time. No. So you have to know everyone. And I got the chance to know a person you really know too, a good friend of you. Ooh, Techie Latex.
Dude, right, so Techie's from a group called TTC, and he used to be in a group called 12 Monkeys with Le Caution as well. Yeah.
No, he did a lot of things. And he started his own label called San Pellegrino.
That's right.
And now he's doing his proper DJ thing.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Wow.
He's doing Boiler Room as well, right?
And he's kind of the artistic director for Boiler Room in France.
Yeah, listen, this is my boy Techie. He's like, he was Ninja Tune before Ninja Tune. He's like out there, man. He's like, does some crazy stuff.
And he knows everyone.
He knows everyone. I remember hanging out with him when I was 18.
Ooh. Yeah. So back in the days.
Yeah, I've got photos to prove it and everything. But and which reminds me, like when I first landed in France, he was one of the few people I knew, and a girl called Talita, who is a big kind of like heavy metal promoter over here now, manager. Anyway, she speaks fluent French. She loves the French scene, and I remember distinctively going into shopping malls and seeing fights being broken out by breakdancers breaking in the malls.
Really?
And I was like, damn, like Paris ain't playing. Like they're aggressive.
Yeah. That's one part of Paris I love.
Yeah.
Is Paris. It's really aggressive.
Passionate.
Yeah, and really violent. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Violence always sells for me. You know, it always works.
Yeah. But no, I love Paris for that. Really love Paris. But yeah, Teki is the man for me. He's so nice and And so I organized Boiler Room in Lyon with him, and we booked like 4 French DJs, and one of them played in London, in Fabric.
Nice.
She's called Flore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like breakbeat, breakdance a lot.
That rings bells. I know the name. Yeah.
And King Doudou. King Doudou is like a really baile funk or really Brazilian thing, editing songs. It's like awesome.
Dude, I've seen a lot of Boiler Room TV. I mean, I'm a fan. My friend Conrank did a Chinese one, did the Shanghai Boiler Room.
Oh,
I mean, just
and there was the Techie girlfriend who was DJ in Shanghai for the Boiler Room. Yeah.
Oh, then she'll know
Betty.
Conrank. Yeah. Was it
Betty?
I'll have to check it out. I'll ask him. But yeah, Boiler Room's great, man. I mean, it's really picked up.
Yeah.
You know, and Techie's the man behind that, which is
in France. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
How was it for you, Boiler Room? Crazy.
It was insane. I had so much stress because they ask, for really hardcore technical things. And as my club in Lyon is on a boat, we don't have any, really good internet, lane. Yeah, so we had to pay, for having a really good one.
Yeah.
And if we didn't have this, they're going to cancel the Boiler Room and stuff. So I was, thinking and trying to. Yeah. Yeah, but
it's worth it.
Yeah, of course.
But at the same time, though, man, like you're thinking, 2018, 2017, they'd have that sorted.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we had like 900 person for the gigs, and we did like 200,000 views in 2 weeks. I think 1 or 2 weeks.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It was the best promotion for the club, and especially for us, for Techie and for Lyon too, because Lyon it's really. I'm speaking for Lyon because I was DJing in Lyon like for 10 years, almost 10 years, and Lyon is really techno and house, really into it. Yeah. They have a huge festival every May. It's called Nuit Sonore.
Right.
And last year they did Stormzy. It was the first time they did like really hip hop thing.
He goes off.
Yeah.
He's so dope.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're not into it because it just started to be like really hip hop in France.
I see.
I see. So if you bring Stormzy, you're going to have like 1,000 people, and that's it. But I know in England it's going to pack.
Yeah. Maybe I'm slightly half expecting it to be crazy. Maybe. Is that the case with British music and American music in France?
American music is going to always be, the top 40 thing. But English music, I think for France, in history, it's going to be always, a bit difficult to understand because English music is really fusion of genre, Yeah. And in France, we are really into like one genre.
Yeah, I get you. No, I agree.
We don't mix that much.
Yeah.
There was some band, really cool band, who did, the fusions thing, but not that much.
I remember that because the hip hop music in France, it overpowered a lot of other kind of rap. I mean, apart from the American stuff, I remember it being really, you're not going to get German or British rap coming into France like that. I remember Science Super Crew back in the day.
Yeah. It was funny. they did their thing, and it was really good to see. But at first you have like NTM and
that's right, NTM
and I Am and stuff, and especially NTM because they're from Paris, so it's better.
For sure. I mean, time goes by and there's not enough time to check out everybody. But and I haven't been to France enough recently. But the people that stick out to me, I mean, in my genre, I remember Science Supercrew having amazing vocal scratching.
True.
And then Eclipse comes along, beatboxer Eclipse from Paris as well, and that's my boy. Shout out to Eclipse. We've worked together now, and even now I'm just like, dude, your beatboxing is crazy. You guys in France have a real passion for detail.
Yeah,
you know what
true,
I mean?
True. No, that's true. That's really true. And but for now, the actual hip hop scene, it's getting like less and less into these details,
right?
And it's going to be like more into how much views I can make, on YouTube with my video, and how much radio are going to play my songs. Because I'm talking about just girls. And having like trap, really minimal trap instrumental. With some of African, beats, but not that much.
Do you think internet plays a part in that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm 34, so I start to be like I said when we came from the airport. I start to feel old, because now we have internet and we have everything on our phone with SoundCloud and stuff. But since we can download or listen to all the genre, people now are really into one genre. And they don't want to, listen to other things.
No, they don't.
But when we started to have like CDs or, vinyl and this kind of stuff, we could listen to some other genre because there was not that much music happening, in our stuff. So that's why we did, okay, so I'm listening to metal, but okay, Beastie Boys, why not,
Yeah, that's right, yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. I think with the internet as well is like the technicality. You can get any samples you want to make it sound like the song you want it to.
But the thing is, when you listen to all the top 40 songs, they're all the same.
Yeah, I know.
You can download all the samples you want. You can now really create all the songs you want with all the influences. But everyone is doing the same thing.
Yeah. It is crazy. Yeah. Whether it's a good or bad thing, I'm still undecided.
No.
Still not sure. So you've got a year of Monster again, right?
Yeah. Starting normally the 22 of January in Belgium, and then I've got 2 gigs for snowboard, big air thing. So it's going to be nice.
Well, so it's almost immediate. Like as soon as we've done this, you're straight out doing it. Wow. Because you do the GPs, which is the motorbike. You do the rallycross, which is the Gymkhana and things like that. You do the pretty much anything with wheels, right?
Yeah, with noise.
With noise. Yeah. Which is where you really need the headphones.
Yes, but that's why I got the return and stuff, and really loud.
Yeah, totally. So, the monitors are
monitors, really.
13. Yeah, I had such a good time doing that stuff. But then I hear you're doing the Suicide Boys as well.
Yeah, I'm going to be with them 4 times for their European tour. They started, I think they're going to start next week. And I'm going to be with them in Stockholm, Oslo, Vienna, Milan, awesome. And Lyon. Yeah. I booked them in my club in Lyon. And then we had so much fun. And then I was with them in a duo festival.
Oh, mate, I played there. That was an awesome festival.
It was insane.
Crazy. Yeah.
Insane. We played into a tent, normally for 8,000 people. But there was 10,000 people inside. And everyone was, jumping and stuff. And I saw, I was in the front of the stage, for 5 minutes. And I saw, 6 or 7 people pass out. Really in front of me, just pass out. Because it was too crazy in the crowd and stuff. But for 5 minutes, so it wasn't an hour gig. So you can imagine, all the people pass out for the hours.
That's right, yeah. There has to be crowd surfed or out.
Yeah.
Doors a great festival. And that Suicide Boys are crazy.
I love them.
They're awesome, yeah.
Yeah. And they are really nice people. Really, really nice. Really humble people. And that's
wicked. I love that.
Yeah. And I have to say it because it's really rare now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it restores your confidence in humanity when your heroes or people that you respect are like on a level.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah, and they are really, really nice. Yeah, and I love their music because as a hardcore fan, like New York hardcore fan and metalcore fan, I feel the same energy with Suicide Boys because it's really,
Aggressive.
Yeah, and low and bass and yeah.
Have you checked out the SoundCloud stuff? I mean, I call it the SoundCloud stuff, please excuse me. But, the Zilla Kamis and the Sosmulas and the heavier New York, like Cameranazi, people like that.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I played with Denzel Curry, it was 1 month ago.
You did?
Yeah. In Lyon, in a big
Dude,
place.
I need to get to France. I want the aggression. Sign me up, man.
This guy is really insane.
Yeah.
He's 22, but
he's totally...
He's really insane. When you see him on stage, it's like you shut the sound and just watching it is like a metal show, metal gig, because he's jumping everywhere and screaming and no, playback stuff. Just him... Blah, 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 all the time and screaming. I love it. I love this guy so much.
It kind of reminds me of punk meets...
True. It reminds me of Bad Brains things.
Yeah, Bad Brains. Yeah, Bad Brains meets MOP or Onyx.
True.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
It's that's the way New York should be.
Yeah, true.
Mr. Cow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah. Bit aggressive,
Yeah.
It's kind of,
And also the way that they distort the master. I mean, I know there's some producers that might have, kittens when I say it, but I love the fact that it's only just it's horrible energy. It's dope.
Yeah, and it's really bassy. And bass. But sometimes it's too much bass, so you can't hear, other things. Even sometimes there's nothing. Just
yeah. And you're like trying to lip sync. Yeah. But Suicide Boys are quite. They're not that unmistakable in terms of hearing them.
No. And they produce their own songs.
Right.
And they did an LP with Juicy J.
Nice.
Yeah. And one song with Juicy J and A$AP Rocky.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know Juicy. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And they're going to do one with Rich Shigana, and they're going to do one with I don't remember. I think it was Wiz Khalifa or someone. Well,
nice.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't want to say.
So they do. Yeah.
But yeah,
they're going all city.
Yeah, but they grow up, but at their own time.
Yeah.
They don't want to be boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And all the guys like Lil Pub or this guy. They have 2 hits and.
Yeah.
And
And then now.
Where are you?
Yeah. What do you think of the Uzi Vert album? You heard it?
No, I don't think so.
The Uzi.
Which one?
Lil Uzi.
No, I don't think so. I heard the last Lil Purp, Smoke Purp. Last song.
I haven't heard that neither. No.
This guy is really crazy too. It's really bassy too, but his flow is really aggressive. I like this.
Yeah, I like aggression.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I like aggression, man.
So that's why when I'm listening to a song, especially in hip hop now, I always try to get this violence. And now it's really hard because you have the R&B things going up and up. So
I'm really into that, man. I know there's a time and a place for it.
True.
But
not in a club.
Not in a club, man. Not in a club.
No.
You need to mess with some stuff because that is totally my lane. I love all that stuff.
Cool.
We'll have to work something out.
Yeah, of course.
My boy, DJ Ma1a, Parisian's finest. Thanks for coming by, brother.
Cheers, bro.
Stay lucky.
Yes.
Enjoy England. What are your plans?
Where am I?
Yeah, in England. What are you doing?
Just chilling.
Just chilling?
Yeah, I'm just going to meet some people, some friends, and try to see really how London and England do the party.
Yeah. Hold on to your hat. It's windy out there. Peace. Stay lucky, guys.